And we're live. Hello, hello. And welcome back to Persona 5. Just make sure everything's working as intended. Seems to be. Okay, little bit of warning. I am absolutely exhausted today. I've been out with some family at work, doing extra electrical work around at people's houses. And I am not cut out for that kind of work.
What do you want to do?
We'll make some curry before we have I believe we have the exams starting tomorrow. Is it? No, it's at some point this week anyway, in-game. Oh. By the way, what was that brown sauce you added?
Let me explain.
Oh, Worcester sauce? This handy condiment adds acidity and richness to the curry. It's perfect for enhancing the flavor profile of a dish. Oyster sauce can be used the same way. These sauces add a mature, deep flavor, as if you simmered the curry overnight. Worcester sauce, huh? I can barely even pronounce it. You throw it all together with such gusto. Could it be that the secret ingredient is confidence? Oh. Get some more guts for us. Have I improved at all, or is it still just decent? Is there actually improvement to it at all?
Yes. All right.
Oh,
Nope. Oh, it's decent regardless. Big day the big day tomorrow? Is it the exam starting? Nope. That's... it's not Shinjuku, is it? I need to remember all the different district names here. I wonder what the Phantom Thieves' goal is. Are they just choosing bad people to steal hearts from? Or maybe someone's asking them to do it. Oh yeah, don't they have a form or something? What if you make a request on there and they follow through? Right. Oh. Hello, Akechi.
What a refreshing morning. How are you doing?
Fairly well, I
I
guess.
didn't expect the Phantom Thieves would suppress a man that even the police had trouble with. The fact they have so much support online is worrisome. I'm in a bind since I previously denounced them. How the interviews these days
a shame
ask me
that.
about that. Still, can we really say the Phantom Thieves are on the side of justice with just this example?
What? Yeah, just
I was originally
find out what he's...
investigating the mental shutdown incidents. People change suddenly and cause strange accidents or horrible crimes. Don't you think it's similar to the change of heart that the Phantom Thieves are doing?
I suppose, just...
Now that I think about it, their actions mirror the mental shutdown cases. With the rate of victims, it's impossible not to see a connection there. Ah, sorry. I don't want to make you late. I'll see you again.
Right. It's even more packed than usual today. Now for today's train news. Today's headlines are: Shibuya crime ring reveals all. The leader's confession has led to the arrest of other key members. Sudden rampage. Highway accident? The driver's death has been confirmed, taking the total count up to 4. Hotspots of Tokyo. Come see the summer fireworks show on July 18th.
I see.
Thanks to Kaneshiro spilling the beans, that organization is falling like a house of cards. We're getting more and more famous. Yeah. I'm curious though to what... Because there was all that with... the SIU is apparently looking to start shifting the blame for the mental shutdown incidents onto the Phantom Thieves. Again, she's investigating us. There's this hacker who knows who we are. Is able to figure out who this other metaverse user is? Do I imagine they're connected to that SIU group? Given that the SIU, the head of SIU, before kind of confirmed they're aware of the metaverse. I know some of you rely on all-nighters, but I can't recommend it. That really messes up with your information retention. Oh, speaking of, do you guys know the difference between short-term and long-term memory? The simple answer is that short-term memory is more temporary, contextual, but long-term memories stick with you. In the short term, you're working with a hard limit. You retain only 6, maybe 7 pieces of information. But your brain's capacity for long-term memory is huge. It might even be infinite according to some theories.
How about you?
Okay, so Ronkin, what do you think about all this? Short-term memories only stick with you for a few seconds at a time. That said, how long do you think you can retain long-term memories? Memories that... Yeah, I think it's kind of memories that last a long time. It's kind of self-explanatory, right? How long? Yeah, he said... He said if there was a theory that it could be infinite. If you have theoretically infinite space with them, then theoretically you'd be able to retain them for... forever. Yeah, it's... The options are kind of... fairly simple for this one, I think.
This is it. That's right.
Basically, stuff encoded into your long-term memory never really goes away. Short-term memories become long-term memories through reiteration. It'd be great if you could encode all the test answers to long-term memory, huh? Ah well, can't always get what you want. I mean, that one was fairly simple. But at least you've got summer break once the exam's over, so do your best to study, okay? Yeah, memories never really go away. That means I'll remember my past eventually, right? Oh, who we got? Oh. 18th July, Marine Day. Finals end on the 16th, so that should be good to go, right? What are you talking about? The fireworks festival! You're really quick to look up stuff like that. Get back to study. Yes, we're in class. We talk too much here. I'll do that tomorrow. We're in the middle of class. Talk about those things later. Oh, Makoto's actually picking up her phone mid-class as well. Yeah.
Hey, are you listening?
Oh dear. You, pay attention! Is that how you listen when someone's talking to you? Oh, am I going to get something thrown at me again? Can I dodge? E. Oh, whatever. Moving on.
Hey!
Oh. Charm. I mean, I will take charm to get out of the swave category. Kindness is still the social stat I want to be focusing on, though, I think.
Hey!
Hello. Heading home? It's rare running into you at this hour.
That reminds me.
Do you remember the counseling Dr. Maraki's offering? It seems to be growing quite popular. I saw someone heading into the nurse's office just as I was leaving school. The teachers say he's been well worth his time here, but I have a feeling there's more to his popularity than just talent. Maybe I should find out for myself at some point. This bad time. I mean, there's never a bad time for counseling, I don't think. Naturally, that'll still happen when I get home. It's part of my daily routine.
Excuse me.
I appreciate your concern, but how about yourself? Depending on the exam scores, there may not be a fireworks festival for anyone to attend. Were you aware? I'm joking. Make sure you study well, alright?
Alright then.
I need to buy some more test prep booklets on my way home. See you later.
Senpai,
Oh, hello, Castley.
what a pleasant surprise. Are you headed home too?
I am indeed.
Same here. I don't have club practice today. That reminds me. There's something I wanted to report to you.
Wait, report to
Now
me?
be a good time?
I guess?
Thank you. Why don't we find a seat somewhere?
What do you need to report to me?
Huh?
Oh, Getty?
And you are...
It's been quite a while, Akechi-san.
Wait, do you know each other?
And the same for you. Yoshizawa-san, right?
You know each other?
My father works at a TV station, Have you
Ah.
ever seen Good Morning Japan? My father's the director.
Okay, that's the show that was on when we were, like, in the live audience, wasn't it?
I've been brought onto the show as a guest a number of times now. That's how I ended up becoming acquainted with Yoshizawa-san. I didn't know you knew her as well.
I made a deal. Let's... are we friends? Is she going to be offended by that? But it sounds
He got me
less
out of a
suspicious.
jam before, and now he's been offering me guidance.
Helped you out of a jam, huh? I see. So, what were you two up to?
Nothing. We
Oh,
just met.
right. I was
Oh.
just about to share some exciting news. It's nothing to keep secret, so I may as well spill it now.
Oh, did the meet go well?
About that summer competition I mentioned to you before,
Yeah.
I was chosen to be our club representative.
Hey, congratulations.
This only feels like the beginning to me, though.
Well, I mean,
Isn't your club's team considered to be quite prestigious? And you're their representative. I must say, that's extremely impressive.
Thank you. I'll do my best to make everyone proud.
I'll be cheering you on as well. I have an idea. Since all three of us are here, why don't we go somewhere as a group? We can call it our little celebration for Yoshizawa-san's success.
I mean, I'm up for that.
That would be wonderful. Does that work for you, Senpai?
Yeah. I'm just wondering if this is... Akechi's going to take this opportunity to get back at me for the
That settles it.
disguise thing last time we met.
Would you mind if I chose the place? There's a wonderful little cafe I know about.
Oh no, I get a bad feeling now.
course.
Yoshizawa-san?
Oh, no, a
You
different
drink
cafe.
hot beverages even in the summer?
I have to prevent my body
says the
from
guy
getting
who
too
I'm fairly
cold,
certain has-
since the meet's coming up rather soon.
I'm fairly certain has tea in front of himself as well.
I see. You make sure you're covering all your bases.
Yeah. So, what do you have, Akechi?
Good point. Well, some people say coffee can cool you off, even when hot, so I try to avoid that too. I had this image that you enjoy sweet things, Akechi-san. Is that untrue?
Oh, yes
I
and no.
swear
I
I saw
think.
you eating fried sweetbread on TV just the other day.
It's all part of a marketing strategy. That sort of stunt is an easy crowd pleaser.
You seem to have your own bases covered as well.
You lied to. Why would I feel lied to? I kind of know from meeting him before that he's not, like, overly bothered about sweets. You lied to. This one's funny, I think.
Presenting oneself in a favorable light is nothing surprising. More surprising is just how innocent you seem to be.
I've been wondering, how do you two know each other?
His social studies class visited the set of a TV show I appeared on.
Ah, that's right. Second years got to go to a TV station.
He and I exchanged our opinions during the shoot, and his way of thinking intrigued me.
I can definitely see that. Senpai's take on things often helps me as well.
That
You're
reminds
both
me,
welcome,
Yoshizawa-san.
I guess.
You had mentioned that he's been providing you with some guidance.
Yes, like you just said, his way of thinking is intriguing. I figured I could benefit from his input.
In that case, let's play a little game.
Oh no. What kind of game?
Would you mind if I posed the same question to you that I first asked him?
Oh, about
No,
the
go right
Phantom
ahead.
Thieves?
So, my question was, what do you think of the Phantom Thieves, Yoshizawa-san?
The Phantom Thieves? You mean in the case that they do in fact exist, yes? I admit that the assistance of others in need is a truly great act, but I simply can't agree with their methods.
Fair enough.
I see. Care to explain why?
I suspect the Phantom Thieves' existence isn't going to be beneficial to society in the long run.
How so?
Well, for example, when someone's faced with a problem to overcome, I believe they need to do it themselves. Getting help from others is totally fine, but in the end, it takes a person's initiative to truly create lasting change. If society relied upon a safety net like the Phantom Thieves, I worry that people would stop making a conscious effort.
Yeah, that's a point. I think that, well, what was it? There was an anime I was watching that had a kind of a plot line that followed that. I think it was season 2 of Gatchaman Crowds. Was it the first season? But where part of it kind of addressed it. When you have a hero, like if you have in a world where you have like heroes protecting everyone, people start losing the kind of that feeling of I need to do something. It's just like, oh, you can just let the heroes do it.
Granted, this depends on how severe the problem is, and it's inaccurate to apply generalizations to an entire population. But I believe a society where everyone simply leaves matters to the Phantom Thieves wouldn't last for very long.
That is a fair enough.
So, in the sense of a person's growth, their actions actually hinder it. Quite an interesting take on the matter. Let me ask you then, what do you think of Yoshizawa-san's opinion?
Yeah, she's not wrong.
Ah, so you think you should let others come to their own conclusions on the matter?
Oh, I suppose that's one way of...
Wait, could you actually be a fan of the Phantom Thieves, Senpai?
A fan, sure.
I didn't mean to start an argument. I just can't help myself sometimes. Let's change the subject to something a bit lighter.
I'm sorry, I should probably get going. If I'm away from home too late, my parents will begin to worry.
That is fair enough.
Right, then let's call it a day. Good luck on your competition.
Oh, yep. You got this.
Yes, thank you. Well then, see you later.
Ah, you're back.
I see you had your friends over for a study session, huh? Yeah, let's not lie to him if he's obviously aware of it. Nothing gets by me. I owned a place, remember? I can tell what goes on here just by looking at the tables. Oh, 3 messages. Oh, Mishima's talking about that actor. I have some new info about that actor. Seems like we're gonna need a new strategy. I'd like to talk to you about it. Do you have time today? Maybe not now. I'm already bummed about tests coming up. I'm in trouble for anything that's not English. I haven't been studying at all. Oh, maybe we can make some progress if we keep an eye on each other. Want to study together? I think that's probably actually a decent... Yeah. We've got exams coming up. We should be a good student. That long sentence is tough. I try to think about what the underlined section means. Are you starting to understand how to dissect these problems? I think so. I'm gonna go I think so. I have scholarly knowledge now. I was jealous you got a one-on-one study session with Lady Anne, I see. Well, if you're here, Morgan, I don't... Seems like you're making more progress than usual, too. Aren't I the one supposed to be helping Anne out?
That's not it.
I'm actually not so good at this because of my time abroad. Anyway, time to study. Here we go. You think you could help me with math next?
Let's get back.
I don't know if your stats, like... I don't know what portion of exam results in Persona Do are based on your general knowledge score and how much is based just on what questions you get right. Hey, did you know that there's going to be a summer festival in Odaiba? A summer festival, huh? How can anyone eat so much fatty food when it's so hot out? I just don't get it. It's because it's hot out there that we eat all that meat. Come on, let's go check it out. I'll treat you to a skewer. Oh. Skewer? Meat skewers? That... Sorry, I'm saying Persona 4 now. And being reminded of Chie. A summer festival, huh? You think they'll have any A5 beef there? Oh, you should worry about finals first. Once those are over, it'll be summer vacation. So stay focused.
My hope rests with the Phantom Thieves.
I'm so glad the Phantom Thieves are all over the news. Yeah, they've really taken off since the whole Kaneshiro thing. The legend of the Phantom Thieves started at our school. We're practically one of them. And who can't relate to what they're doing? Punishing corrupt adults up to no good? The police should take notes. Oh, definitely getting popular at school.
Quiet down.
People sure are making a fuss even though it's right before exams. Behind Kaneshiro's arrest are the Phantom Thieves, the mysterious group that changes people's hearts. If I recall, there were similar rumors back during that business with Kaneshiro-kun. Help the weak and crush the strong. Truly a modern legend of the Gentleman Thief. In the long history of humans, the Gentleman Thief has been seen briefly during times of turmoil. Now then, please look at this picture. Ronkin. Yes, sir? Oh. This picture depicts the final moments of Ishikawa Goemon.
Do you know the answer?
He did something during the Sengoku period that had him and his family boiled to death. You know what he did? It was like theft, wasn't it? Because I'm not too familiar with the exact details of Goemon, but isn't it? He's like something of like a he's to Japanese, like in Japanese legends, kind of what who Robin Hood is in English legends.
This is it.
Correct.
That's correct. Ishikawa Goemon is Japan's most famous thief. He's very popular, and some call him a gentleman thief. By the way, the Goemon bath comes from his name. Only stealing from the rich and powerful, and sharing with the poor. Goemon's exploits have been documented in many forms of media, like kabuki and novels. We know he's like that. I know Goemon's like kind of that associated with kabuki theater. That pretty much every time I've seen him kind of portrayed or referenced, it's been with like kabuki dress, like how was that? Aesthetic.
Nice going.
I suppose even Yusuke's Goemon is the same. However, it's actually unclear whether or not Goemon was indeed a gentleman thief. Rebellion against Hideyoshi, whose campaign had failed. Propaganda by the government to sully his name. The gentleman thief Goemon may be no more than an illusion made by varying motivations. In actuality, most heroes and gentleman thieves throughout history are something like that.
Yep.
Let's make sure people don't think we're just an illusion. But before that, you need to study for the exams that are starting tomorrow. Oh. Hello, Doc.
It's open.
Makoto's saying hello. Oh, you're the student council president Nijima-san, correct?
Excuse me.
Sorry for coming by so suddenly.
It was nothing.
Oh no, everyone's permitted to stop by whenever they like. I know the phrase counseling session can make some people nervous, but don't be. Considering you're the student council president, I'd rather they didn't force you to come here at all, actually.
No.
Well, I was advised to come, but I still chose to do it on my own.
Good.
Oh, good. Glad to hear it. But please, there's no need to be concerned about my being here. Feel free to discuss anything with me.
Yes.
Isn't it supposed to be the other way around? Right. So I shall. You're sounding more like the counselor in here than I am.
I see.
Excellent grades, exemplary conduct. Oh, you appear to be the ideal honor student.
No.
Oh, not at all. In fact, quite the opposite. I'm actually a bit of a mess, and I always have to turn to others for help. Oh, you sure had me fooled. Even still, getting help isn't a bad thing at all. In fact, it's wonderful that you have a support system. Indeed. Especially lately. I feel like I can't do anything right by myself nowadays. Did something go wrong for you?
Yes.
But it's nothing major. I've come to the understanding all too well that it's a bad idea taking on more of a burden than one should. You really do seem like someone with a mature sense of responsibility. However, that may be why people around you, especially the adults who should be protecting you, rely on you so much. Adults who should be protecting me? Had I been clever enough to understand that earlier, things may have gone a bit differently for me. You think so? You live alone with your older sister. I see. Pardon my saying so, but it seems you've been through quite a lot.
But
Honestly, it only felt like the norm to me. But our lack of adult guardians has to have been hard on my sister. Even now as well. And I'd be lying if I said it wasn't hard for me too. Do you still remember them? Your parents? Yes.
hey, so
Not as much about my mother, admittedly, but my father without a doubt. In fact, now that I think about it, I may well have grown to be a bit uptight because of that.
I see.
Is that so? And are you doing okay now? Is your support system adequate?
well,
It's not as if I have a team of employees or anything, but I do have people that I'm able to rely upon as well. Of course, I'd never think of them as replacements for my father or my sister. No one could replace either of them. What I've lost won't ever come back. I just need to keep my chin up and push towards my future.
Quite.
I like the way you put that. No one can ever be replaced, yet we need to keep pushing towards our future. Should anything come up that you want help with, I'll be there to support you, though my skills are pretty limited. Thank you. I appreciate the kind words.
hey,
Hope you're ready for exams. It'd be pretty sad if the leader of the Phantom Thieves got bad grades. Oh, is anyone looking to study? Yep, there's a shogi practice that I missed. Yuji just wants to hang out. Makoto? Exams are coming up. Have your studies been going well? I can give you a general idea of what they were like when I was a second year. That's a fair point. It sounds like a worthwhile study session. Alright, come to the library. I'm going to drill it into you, so prepare yourself. Oh boy.
this goes like this.
Now, solve this problem using the formula I just taught you. You understand, Isaacon? I imagine so. It seems like you're studying a little more efficiently today thanks to Makoto's help. Back in the bag, Morgana. You were in the middle of the... slap bang in the middle of the library.
I agree.
Impressive, Isaacon. You're a quick learner. This is actually pretty good review for me as well. Well then, let's move on to the next problem.
I'll see you later.
It's already pretty late. Guess I should head home. Oh. Exams in. You're not getting a jump on studying without me, right? Right? If you're gonna do it, you want to do it together? I'm in serious trouble. You know what, sure, another study session. I'll be waiting at the diner in Shibuya. Have study sessions with all our friends. Studying with you really helps me focus, Icy. Though I'm having tons of trouble with these questions. How are things going for you? You know what? I have had professional tutelage these last couple of days. Seeing someone in danger of failing his exams is probably extra motivation for you, huh? You no retort to that, Ryuji? Or you just stare?
Yeah.
Gotta do this. How lame would it be if a Phantom Thief got held back a grade? I guess I'll try super hard because you're here, Icy. Okay, let's do the rest.
Wanna head back?
Exam time.
Yo.
Sup? I just heard this, but apparently we're having a summer festival soon. I heard there's gonna be shit like kebabs, steaks, that's the hot stuff. Dude, I'm so pumped. And nothing but meat. You know what, let's not bring up studying to Ryuji and get him depressed.
Huh?
Well, Duh, what else would you want? Oh man, I can't stop thinking about meat. Piping hot, juicy meat. Oh man, now I'm hungry. Let's get going already. All the news on Kaneshiro has distracted me from studying. So what if she's an honor student? Why should she get special treatment? Is that still referring to Kasumi? Results are what matter, you know. I heard the Phantom Thieves might be from our school. That can't be true. It'd be funny if it was, though. Today is the first day of your final exams. Begin! Hold up. If angle C is 28 degrees, and angles A and D are 88 degrees. Okay, I actually have to do maths. What is the angle of B and D? So the angles all combine to form 180 degrees. So 28 plus 88 is 108, 116, 64.
Ooh, we can do this.
An essay question. The origin of Baozi? Oh, that's the like the Chinese like meat bun or something, isn't it? Baozi? In this hot weather? Well, never mind. I think this came up in class. They were invented by that famous guy from Romance of the Three Kingdoms, right? I think I recognize this name most of all. Yeah, the strategist of Shu. I think the story was about a river overflowing somewhere Zhulang visited, and they were offering something to quell the river. Barbarians' heads, right? That's it. Crazy story. And that's how he came up with the Baozi, right? The master strategist came up with Baozi to offer instead of heads, wasn't it? Yeah, I think you're right. Baozi were invented as an offering to a river spirit to replace their tradition of offering severed heads.
Yep.
There's my essay.
Give it up.
These teachers here are not very confident in my ability.
Now everyone.
Second day. Write the name and genus of this organism. This is red king crab, wasn't it?
Ooh, we can do this.
What happened when the government issued paper and hard currencies in Japan for the first time? Was confusion in the economy is the... I don't remember this one.
Ooh, we can do
Yeah.
this.
That one sounded like the most... like... the one I could most easily see the correlation.
Let's get started.
The third day of finals. What is the English equivalent of the Norwegian idiom raining witches? Raining cats and dogs.
Ooh, we can do this.
Which of the following is another name for the soma noodles traditionally eaten on Tanabata? Demon cuts, wasn't it?
Ooh, we can do this.
Saturday, do we have exams here as well? No, last day. Seemed like some of those were kind of tough.
Yep.
Well, it wasn't too bad. You should have gotten a decent score, right? Nope. So is the final day just based on my knowledge?
Parents are gonna kill me. There was so much stuff on that exam. I didn't have time to study everything. I probably could have managed if I had an extra week, too.
An extra week, huh? The only people who get that kind of cushy treatment are the honor students.
Oh, you mean like Yoshizawa-san?
I heard the school moved her
Oh,
exam
hello,
period.
Marky.
Must be nice getting perks like that.
Hey there.
Hey.
Congrats on surviving finals. Today was the last day, right?
Yep.
Say, would you happen to have some free time right now? There's something I'd like to discuss. I promise it'll just take a moment.
I think the council needs my help. I think we've got time for him.
I know you're exhausted, so I'll make this quick. It sure has heated up now that the rainy season's passed. I just know my electric bill is going to start climbing this month.
Oh, yep. Tokyo in July
As I
is
mentioned,
warm.
There's something I'd like your opinion on.
You need counseling? Money troubles? Why would I suggest Ivory's? Sure.
Well, I suppose that's actually accurate.
Oh, wait, you're not taking to... You've said several times before you think I'd be good at counseling, but,
I've had something on my mind lately, and I want to hear your take on it.
Right.
Okay, here goes. Oh, this is all hypothetical, mind you, but imagine there's somebody for whom you have high expectations.
Right.
They're trying their absolute hardest to meet those expectations.
Okay.
This person receives an awful lot of special treatment from people so they can perform to the best of their
Is
abilities.
this about Yoshizawa?
So, what do you think those people will do if the expectations leveled on this person aren't met?
It depends on the people. I mean... Yeah, I mean, some people would turn on you if you don't meet their expectations. Some... It depends. I mean, I feel disappointment is a more likely response across more groups.
Yep, that's right. When you work as a counselor, you always think, I have to help this person so their heart doesn't break. But that's easier said than done. This world really is a callous one. No matter how much positivity or dedication a person has, just a bit of influence from their peers can easily mess with their heads. Every time I'm confronted with such a situation, I can't help but grasp the limitations of therapy as a profession.
There definitely are limits to it, but it doesn't mean that what it can do isn't good.
Oh, I'm not sick of this job or anything like that. Don't worry. Sorry, I didn't mean to get all analytical. What I meant was, if we want to truly help people stuck in a predicament like that, we need a fundamental solution.
Do you have something in mind? Is that why you want to talk to me? Nope, never mind.
Nothing really comes to mind at the moment.
Were you hoping I'd have ideas?
This is just a thought, but what if we got the Phantom Thieves to change our hearts?
Oh, that...
Maybe have them shift our feelings so we won't lose to this unfair reality. It would ultimately be for the positive.
Yeah, because... Well, I don't know if that's something the Phantom Thieves do have the power to do. But I know as well that seems to be like specifically kind of what Kasumi was talking about when we met up with her and Akechi, was the whole idea that it's important for people to face their problems themselves. So yeah, I'm still kind of on the side though. I find it hard to argue against the idea that what the Phantom Thieves are doing is, like when you break it down to it, just brainwashing. Like it's a do the ends justify the means kind of. Yeah, I mean, first of all, changing someone subtly like that doesn't feel like what the Phantom Thieves are really good at.
Well, I can't deny that. Plus, it's a bit different from changing our hearts, now that I think about it. Sorry, I was just thinking out loud. I seem to have lost track of the time. I should be getting back to my work.
No worries. Did I
The
help?
conversation's been very enlightening, and enjoy your vacation.
Exams are finally over. I'm so exhausted.
I can get back to actually sleeping in peace.
You must have been studying pretty hard if it kept you up at night.
Nah, I was up playing video games. Slacking off is just too much fun.
I know, right? I kept cleaning my room instead of studying. It might even be too clean now.
You two are perfect exemplars of what escapism can mean.
Sometimes when you know you need to do something, anything else becomes more interesting.
And I can only imagine what the end result will be.
Whatever, it's over with now. Who cares about that anymore? What's real important is the Phantom Thieves' popularity. Ain't it amazing?
It kind of feels like our time's finally here.
I've even heard people excitedly speculating about our next target. We will have to choose carefully.
There's no need to hurry. We should spend some time thinking it over.
Hold up! The most important thing now is our celebration party. I hope you guys didn't forget. It's the fireworks festival on the 18th. I guess we're good meeting up in Shibuya, yeah? Let's say 5 p.m.
You sure are on top of these kinds of things.
Right. So I'm guessing school's out on Monday? Wait, did I hold it?
For the weather.
Localized torrential rainstorms all through next week. Oh. Is the fireworks event going to be cancelled? Time just flew by today, huh? Okay, yep. Flew by too. Okay, I can't even go downstairs.
Hey!
Let's have some plant nutrients. That'll increase kindness, right? Hey, there we go. Level 3 everything. Empathetic.
All right.
Yes! Let's go to bed.
Time for a nap. Morgana.
Hey, it's me.
Sorry for calling so late. I wanted to ask you about that summer festival. You remember the one I told you about? Let me sleep. Yeah, I know what the one you're going on about. Well, I know, so damn it, come on, the whole thing with the kebabs.
So like,
I completely spaced on it until now, but the festival's tomorrow. So, you want to go? I have a lot of homework. Sure, let's hang out.
yeah.
Hell yeah, I knew you'd be down. Let's make sure we invite Yusuke too. He's always down to chow. I did just remember they said it might rain tomorrow though. Whatever. No way it's gonna rain on a day like this. See you tomorrow. How would he know whether or not it'll rain? Sheesh, all worked up over a silly little festival. Full of food of all kinds. Well, I suppose you deserve to enjoy yourself, but be sure to keep a low profile, alright?
Let's turn in
Anyway,
for the night.
let's get some sleep. Oh, and no sleeping in, got it? I'm gonna skip breakfast for this. Who's focused on the food now, Morgana? Oh, there's the sun. Heat wave.
What's up? What? Why are you staring at my face?
Ryuji, I have a favor to
Ooh,
ask.
wait. Showtime?
A favor? Sure. You need some money for food or something?
Not this time.
Wait, has Yusuke been mooching off of Ryuji?
I've actually been mulling over a new battle tactic for a while now, and I'd like for you to lend a hand in bringing my idea to fruition.
Oh, a new move? That sounds badass. I totally want in.
Well, it's merely a rough idea at this point, but... What do you think?
Wasn't that, like, way more detailed than some rough idea?
Well, I don't deserve such praise. I would merely prefer to add a splash of beauty to an otherwise barbaric battlefield, so to speak.
And your choice of partner for this was Ryuji.
Sick! So, all we gotta do now is see how the star reacts to your idea, right?
We should consult Jose about this soon. However, I can feel my appetite growing after describing my idea.
Same here.
Yeah, I suppose it's probably about time we asked Jose about
It's so hot.
Yeah, welcome to summer.
It's as if we're walking around in an enormous sauna.
Whose bright idea was it to come here?
Yours.
Yours. And just look at that crowd. Smiling faces everywhere you look. With that, let's move right into asking some of the visitors here for their comments.
A TV crew, eh?
Yeah. Best not to... I mean, I don't know why we can't end up on TV, but we probably do want to keep a low profile.
We should grab our kebabs and get out of here.
Make me hungry for kebab.
Let's interview those three.
Of course.
Hey, is she talking about us?
What the?
What do we do?
Just chill.
Good
Play
point.
it cool.
We'll look even more suspicious if we panic now.
Why would we be suspicious in the first place?
Oh, hell.
It's just about a festival.
I'm gonna ham it up and make some real cringy comments so they can't use any of the footage.
Hello. It sure is hot today, huh?
Ryuji.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. And if it's this hot in July, can you imagine just how insane the weather's gonna be in December?
What?
Anyway, since you're here for the festival, does that mean you and your friends there are meat lovers?
I'd say that we're really lovers of fruit. Oh, and sweets. Sweets are just to die for.
Well, thank you very much for your time.
Right, that was
That was too
something.
close.
That was truly cringeworthy. But are you certain that they won't air any of it?
Why are we afraid of them airing it?
I'm pretty sure she thought there was a broadcast disaster. We ought to be okay.
More important than that, though, it's time to get some meat.
Oh, right, my kebab.
Kebab.
The lines for the food stalls were even more insane than the heat.
Oh, I guess I've got ice cream, shaved ice
Around
instead.
in the sweltering heat was rather
Is it
trying.
ice cream or shaved ice? I've got.
And almost all the good stuff was already sold out.
Rip.
I didn't even eat breakfast this morning. I'm starting to get lightheaded.
Whose fault is that, Morgana?
Even still, an occasion like this seems to make everything taste delicious. How mysterious.
I really wanted a kebab. Making me hungry for a kebab in real life.
But look, at least we have shaved ice.
Oh, it is shaved ice.
Well, we came all the way out here, so we might as well go check that thing out.
That thing?
What thing?
I heard they're building some kind of huge-ass stadium or something nearby. Wait, was that what it was?
I don't know. You're the one who has the
You
idea.
don't know what you're talking about, do you?
A stadium. Well, such buildings often have intriguing architecture. I'd love to see it for personal reference.
Yeah, then come on, let's go.
Is this going to be a new hangout spot? Oh,
So, that's it?
I mean, you said they were still building it, so I don't know what you were expecting.
Barely even started?
We seem to be premature spectators.
That poster behind the character portraits is something
I
about
guess this
a
is what people
gymnastics something.
call jumping the gum.
Jumping the gun.
Jumping the gun.
There ain't nothing to do here. You wanna go grab a bite somewhere?
We just came from food.
Sorry, I'm considering picking up more art supplies. I have a summer assignment to work on. Also, the summer festival drained my coffers. Even if I did grab a bite, all I could order would be water and a hot towel.
Well, in that case, probably ought to just call it quits for today.
Oh,
Hey, isn't that
yeah.
Yoshizawa?
that is.
Don't you think she's acting strange? You know, she did mention something about a meat earlier.
Why is she? What's strange about how she's acting?
Ain't you guys headed home?
I'm gonna chill around here for a bit, I guess.
Well, see you then.
Yes, catch you later.
Hey, Kasumi.
Senpai?
You okay? Oh,
Yes. Did you come to see the stadium too?
something's up.
Same here. I needed to give myself a pep talk.
Everything okay?
Sometimes, when things get me down, I come here. Although, that doesn't really answer your question, does it? I know this
quite.
may get in the way of your plans, but would you be willing to join me for lunch?
Oh, Casumi's eyes look a little red and puffy. Maybe best to accompany her. Oh, I don't even get a choice of answers.
That was delicious.
She seems hungry enough. I just witness. Can I maybe not bring attention to it? Is it better to pass it off as a joke, or... I don't like...
I'm always like this after a meet. In all honesty, I'd like to keep going, but any more will end up harming my performance.
Fair enough. So, how did the meet go?
Simply put, it was a disaster.
Oh.
I've been feeling like I'm getting back into the natural flow of things, thanks to you, Senpai. But when the moment of truth arrived, my body still wouldn't move the way that I wanted it to.
It does sound rough, but do I want to... Is it the time? Do I try and offer advice now? Like, immediately? Or do I let her... Do I just sympathize for now?
Yes, I've really hit a wall with this. Something similar happened to me in middle school, but back then, I had someone by my side that kept me going.
Oh? I don't want to realize it as if implying she's lying. Isn't it just a friend, or?
I have a younger sister. We promised each other that we'd win international gymnastics competitions together. But this spring, she died in an accident. I promised her we'd take the gold for our routines across the world. But I can't stop worrying about my lack of improvement lately. I've really been throwing myself into practice, but I wonder if even that won't be enough.
Not over yet.
Senpai, you're right. It's just getting started. You just keep on rescuing me, don't you?
I mean, I'm just trying to offer advice.
No more brooding. There are still more meets left this year. I'm going to start from scratch and train as hard as I can.
Don't overdo it, though.
Thank you so much for listening to all that. Now I feel like I've been recharged. Mind, body, and spirit.
Oh.
Well, at least my mind and spirit are recharged. The best way to stave off hunger is with some vigorous activity. I'm going to jog home. Take care.
Right. Is that the best way to stave off hunger? I tend to find exercise makes me more hungry. Who do you think they're going to target next? They only go after bad guys, right? We have nothing to be worried about. Apparently, if you post a request on the forum, they'll do what you say. If they're taking out bad guys, it's fine by me. Keep it up. Why do we even need the police anymore? Yeah, that's the kind of train of thought I think Kasumi was worried about, D. How could you, Ron? Oh, wait, was... Not talking to him, like, actually? You ever... What's wrong? If you were going to the summer festival, why didn't you invite me?
What did you say?
How does Mishima know about that? They're showing it on TV. Something about it being hot in December or saying sweets are to die for? There's a bit with Sakamoto saying some really crazy stuff. Mission failed. Mission? What are you talking about? Look, my point is, next time you guys are going out to have fun, can't I come along too? I'm the Phantom Thieves producer, you know.
Oh, man.
Are you kidding me? I hope Lady Ann and the others haven't found out. Celebratory festival photo? Here's our commemorative photo from the summer festival. At least that was the idea. Oh, oh, my eyes. It's certainly evocative. Well, don't let it get to you. Shit happens. It's understandable given the heat. Perhaps your hands grew sweaty and it slipped. Next time we'll make sure we go somewhere we can actually eat. Agreed. I'd prefer an indoor establishment myself. Preferably one with ample seating and free refills on water. That'd just be the diner again. And why not? It's a place of calm where one may also partake of delicious food. I mean, I guess? Man, all this talk about food's got me hungry. Cup ramen would hit the spot. I believe I shall do the same. Fortunately, I recently acquired some high-quality bread crusts.
Sorry.
Sorry I couldn't catch it for you. I always forget how short my arms are as a cat. I mean, your arms are short as your not cat form? So, is Yusuke okay? See a movie? Feel like a movie? Everyone's buzzing about the summer debuts. Everyone's talking about that chick flick, Love Possibly. I get kind of weepy, so it's embarrassing to go alone. Can you come watch it with me? I guess we spent the day hanging out with the lads, so... and spend the evening with Anne. No, I haven't actually been to the theater in Persona 5 yet.
Help her! Please! Help her! I don't care about the money or my social status, but please! I just need to tell her how I feel!
Lady Anne's holding back her tears. She's totally empathizing. But the movie's right. A person's true value isn't about social standing or wealth. I feel like I was able to learn about love. Oh. Charm. I used up 2 packs of pocket tissues. I guess girls like me want that perfect romantic kind of love you see in the movies. I'm again dissatisfied with my options here. I guess kind of understandable. Thanks for going along with it. Now that I think about it, that movie wasn't geared toward guys at all, huh?
Thanks!
But I'm glad you came with me. Such a good friend. Well, let's head home. I mean, I have to admit I have a soft spot for romance films. Hello, Ron-senpai. Thank you so much for earlier. Now I can give it 110% tomorrow at practice. You're not going to take a moment to recover? No. If I take a day off, it'll dull my senses. Next meet, I'll make it onto the winner's podium, I swear. I won't slip up again like I did before. I'll have some great news next time I see you, I promise.
Hey!
She sure had us worried. I'm still a little worried. Oh yeah, today's the day. Today's the fireworks festival. Let's meet in Shibuya at 5. Hey, Makoto, are you going to wear yukata? I'm planning on it. Yukatas are a great part of the summer tradition. They truly heighten a woman's beauty. I think I will wear mine as well. You've got one? How about you, Icy? I want to go in one. I like yukatas. Hey, I know. Why didn't you come without your glasses? What's the point in that? I don't know. You don't get to see fireworks every day, so it'd be sad just wearing normal clothes. I was thinking you might want to go for a change of pace. That sounds great. You should totally come without glasses. Guys, I need to be able to see. Well, you guys better not be late. Fireworks and yukatas really add to the feeling of summer. Even Lady Anne will be wearing one.
Come to think of it.
Oh yeah, there's a fireworks festival today. If you're going, be careful. Those things get insanely crowded.
Hey!
It'd be nice to watch the fireworks with the chief someday. We could watch them right here at LeBlanc. Actually, no we couldn't.
Right when we were just about to leave, too.
Who is it?
Oh, Mishima. Hey, I saw some disturbing news online. It sounds like it'll be really bad if it turns out true. What's up this time? Well, it seems like an insane group is getting ready to declare war on the Phantom Thieves. I was afraid to just hold on to that information myself, so I wanted to tell you at least. That's actually all I have to say, though. Sorry to bother you on your day off.
What could he mean by an insane group? Let's think about this after we get back. We don't have much time, so let's get going.
Right.
Damn, it's so hot. The holiday means it's as crowded on here as it is for morning rush hour.
There's a couple of people I'm noticing in the train who actually aren't the faceless NPCs, for once. Were there always people like that on the train, or have I just been... Oh. New headlines? Fireworks Festival tonight. Expect roads and transportation to be congested for the entire day. Sudden weather changes imminent. Be careful of sudden shifts in climate from afternoon to night.
Wait, so all these people are going to the fireworks festival?
Quite possibly.
This should be fun.
A lot busier than the Persona 4 Fireworks Festival.
Oh, it's so hot.
Yusuke's Yukata's not
I feel like I'm being
too
baked.
dissimilar to the one I have.
Those girls are way too late.
It must be taking time for them to put on the yukata. Why aren't you two wearing one?
I apparently don't own one.
Not clothes like yukata. Man, you look way too normal in that.
People often say that to me.
Oh, by the way, the exams.
No.
I bet you got a big fat F on them.
Morgana!
Shut up. We don't know that yet.
Are you going to the fireworks festival?
Oh,
That's right.
is Yusuke getting...
Us too! Wanna go together?
Are we getting hit on?
I think Yusuke is. I don't know if there's a...
Let's go
I don't know if
together.
there's a we here.
Do you happen to be a model? You look great in that yukata.
Waiting around's a pain, so can we just go with these chicks?
I feel we should wait for our friends.
We'll both apologize to the others later.
That's enough. You're disgracing your yukata. You should
Oh,
be more aware of your womanhood.
What?
How could you?
Why don't you go after them then?
So those are the kinds of girls you like, Ryuji.
Well, no, that's...
Hans Yukata is a bit
You know,
bold,
Yusuke's
is
such a pretty
the
boy.
right word, maybe?
He is really missing out because of what he says.
I guess. But he's more likable since he stays true to his ideals. Definitely more than somebody I know.
I heard that Ryuji's pretty much failed his exams.
Morgana.
Oh?
Mona, you little...
Hey, it's gonna get crowded if we don't get going.
I think it'll be crowded regardless.
But, man, you both look amazing in yukata. Talk about Japanese beauty.
Or Yuji. Oh. Hey, cutscene. Oh.
I know.
Well, of course. So, do I not need my glasses?
Yeah?
Come
Looks like you need help.
Then why don't you go buy me a towel already, huh?
Oh. Oh. New character?
We're just trying to get out of the rain, but look how crowded it is.
Is this the one I work
I
at?
guess everyone had the same idea. What's up?
I think I just saw someone I know.
You mean the girl in that black car?
Well, she's got a ride. Oh, time to show your skills, Mona. We need you as a car.
I think that only works in the metaverse.
It's not possible in the real world.
My feet hurt, it's cold, the festival's been cancelled. This sucks.
We made such a commotion with the public, and this is what we get? Lame.
And not in it for reward,
Aren't
though.
heroes that lurk in the shadows boring?
Like the shade. I don't want to be edgy about it, but... Oh. But, you know, if you're doing it... If you're doing it for recognition, it's not...
So that's
Justice.
what makes us cool? To be honest, I'm not a fan. I want to change the world with a loud bang, like a huge firework. Then again, we aren't gonna find someone bigger than Kaneshiro that easily.
The rain is letting up. Though it's regrettable, we should go our separate ways for today.
Yeah, let's go home.
Radio. Oh,
So you
hello.
won't tell me, no matter what.
Oh.
I have nothing more to say to you about that.
I see. In that case, I have ways of making you talk.
Huh? What's that supposed to...
Thanks for the drink.
Hey, we're not done here yet.
What? I want to know what's happening, but I feel I should maybe just... I'm home.
Yeah, that's obvious. It's past closing time. Clean up the place.
Radio. What's going on with... Oh, hello again.
Regrettably, the cause behind the recent psychotic breakdown incidents is still unknown. On to other news. The international hacktivist group Mejid has released a statement to the Phantom Thieves.
Oh.
These are the details of the message that are posted on Mejid's website. To the Phantom Thieves causing an uproar in Japan. Do not speak of your false justice. We do not need the spread of such falsehood. We are the true executors of justice.
Phantom Thieves again?
However, we are magnanimous. We will give you an opportunity to repent your ways. If you agree to a change of heart, we will accept you as our own.
Oh.
If you reject our offer,
Okay.
the hammer of justice will find you.
Justice, huh?
We are Mejid. We are unseen. We will eliminate evil. Akechi-san, why do you think this announcement was made at this time?
I don't know the details, but there's no doubt that they were provoked by the Phantom Thieves.
Well, that's
Whether
obvious.
it's a sense of rivalry or a simple attention grab, given the recent trends, I cannot say. Regardless, it's quite a nuisance.
A nuisance?
Both Mejid and the Phantom Thieves are nothing more than groups that uphold an egoistic justice.
What a stupid thing they're getting riled up on. Phantom Thieves, huh? What the world are they? You know about them?
I'm not really interested, sir.
Can't you even take part in small talk? You should have more interest in what's going on with the world.
I have interest in what's going on with the world, just not that particular
Well,
thing.
it's about time I go home. Make sure you lock the place up. Also, about the stuff in the fridge. Well,
Yes.
I guess it's fine. Just don't use too much of it.
Right.
It's possible that more people like these will continue to appear due to their influence. In that respect, the Phantom Thieves face a very serious crime.
Hackers declared war on the Phantom Thieves? This is getting interesting. But why? Did the Phantom Thieves do something to them? Medjet is really scary. I'm looking forward to seeing how the Phantom Thieves will deal with it. So, this is the group that's targeted us? That was brought up into the interrogation? Oh, I have a new message in the Phantom Thieves chat room. We gotta talk about Medjet. You mean those guys people online are going nuts over? Medjet. That name seems to come from one of the obscure gods from the Egyptian Book of the Dead. I saw the news too. For some reason they think we speak of false justice. Now then, what exactly did you want to speak of regarding Medjet? Well, why don't we go after them as our next target? What a sudden suggestion. I mean, they're like bad hackers or something, right? Technically, they're crackers. Those who use the internet to illegally access and alter data. Medjet is an organized group of such people recognized by the larger international community. So, they operate on a global scale. That makes them even bigger than Kaneshiro. Right? Then it's settled. Our next target's gonna be Medjet. I wonder if the nav will get a hit if we put Medjet in. Oh, right. It's an organization, though. Like, it's not a person. That might... I don't think it'll work quite like that. Yes, that name has to be a pseudonym. We don't even know how many people Medjet is. Oh. Wouldn't we get at least one member's info if we try and look into it, though? Even if we did, how would we discover their location? The only confirmed presence of Medjet has been online. This is a greater problem than simply finding their keywords. Unless you have any more ideas, Ryuji. Hello? It seems he had suggested this without putting much thought into it. Come on, we can't back down now. People are all excited about it. Our reputation's gonna plummet if we don't face this shit. And that is true. If we remain silent, people would believe we simply chose to run away from the matter. Medjet has taunted us publicly, after all. If they are criminals, we cannot just let them be. Yeah, and we don't have any other targets right now either. Hey, Icy, let's talk to Mishima tomorrow. This is more of his thing. Is Mishima part of Medjet? Yeah, I guess we can talk to him. Also, Makoto, try seeing if your sister has any info on him. It's highly unlikely, but sure.
A world-class target, huh? If we can change Medjed's heart, it'll most definitely affect Mementos.
This one I'm feeling particularly... Because so far I haven't been told anything they've done. I'm assuming like they're hacking, they're doing something illegal. But like what exactly they've done, what the consequences have been, I don't know anything about that. And it doesn't sound like the group knows much about it either, so this is just like a personal revenge thing. I forgot to post a photo I took today. Oh, just those two. Hey, not bad. Right? I'm a natural for this candy photography stuff. I'll hope for your sake that was intended to be candid photography. It's a shame about the rain, but at least it means today was a little more memorable. Yeah, but next time we really can't miss the fireworks. Agreed. Still, it was almost impressive how swiftly the weather turned terrible. Perhaps one of us is simply fated to bring rain wherever he goes. Now, I know it's a little early, but I'm thinking of calling it a night for tonight. Oh, excuse me. Just because, again, I'm a bit exhausted today. But made some progress. Story's moving on to the next. On to Medjet. And however this is going to work, I guess. But exams are out of the way, the festival's out of the way. So I guess all that's left is the main story. So, I'll be back on Thursday with... No, I won't be back on Thursday. I'll be back on Friday with more Persona. It is Wednesday today, isn't it? Yes, it is. So, yeah. If you've been watching on Twitch, all the previous videos are available on YouTube. In the stream series I'm doing at the minute. But, otherwise, I'll be back on Friday. And until then, have a good evening, a good night, and I'll see you next time.